What's up, everybody? New Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla news and updates. Wish the shirt could be seen better. Like, I just sit so low that you can't see him very well. Spoiler warning for Godzilla Vs Kong. We are going to be talking spoilers this video. So if you don't want to know anything, get out of here. Big spoilers as well. Not little spoilers, big spoilers. And I know that they're publicly acknowledged by the studio and director, but they're still spoilers. So, for people who don't want spoilers, get out of here. Alright, now that they're gone, I just want to say for the rest of you guys, although I'm covering this stuff, don't send me any images of the trailers or anything. I don't watch trailers anymore. I don't watch the TV spots anymore, I should say. I don't watch the TV spots. I haven't seen any of the extended promos that they've released. I haven't seen any of the clips they've shown outside of the first one, so don't send me anything, please. I know that people have seen images of Mechagodzilla. I don't want to see them. I'm fine with the figures. That's good for me. I'll leave it at the figures. Please, no images of Mechagodzilla near me. Thank you. All right, let's run through it. We got a couple things to cover here, starting out with Kelvinzilla. I'm sure you've forgotten about this, and you definitely thought I forgot about this, but Clevinzilla, whose name I always say wrong, Clevinzilla made an intro for me back in the day, and I can't use it just due to the music. It's just copyrighted music, so I can't use it, but I wanted to shout him out here and say thank you so much for the intro, man. I really appreciate that. I've got a link down below. Go check it out. It's cool, and it's playing on screen here. John Belotti made a Godzilla vs. Kong poster. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. It's kind of like a throwback. Reminds me a lot of the old posters for the old movies, but I really like it. It's pretty great. Speaking of great art, Jess Zavala made some really cool stuff, including a Warbat piece. This one's really awesome. And also an incredible Godzilla vs. Kong banner that just features loads of little references to the movie. It's got Hollow Earth, the aircraft carrier, all sorts of crazy stuff in there. It's really great. I love this. And then from one of my favorite Godzilla artists out there, you got Larry Quatch, who kills it once again. When does he never not? I used to always try and put one Larry Quatch image in every Godzilla vs. Kong news and updates, but this one's great. It's his poster for Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's absolutely magnificent. Jumping into the spoiler figures, starting out with the Monogram set. These are little Godzilla collectibles that will be released in mystery form. And there's some interesting things in here. You know, you've got Godzilla, Kong, Skullcrawler, Warbat, Heat Ray Godzilla, Kong with Battle Axe, Hellhawk, and then Jaya's doll. Personally, my favorite's Jaya's doll. You've also got a Godzilla vs. Kong logo, a Mechagodzilla figure, and then exclusive B, I'm assuming, is a Skullcrawler egg, as seen in one of the other news videos that we'll cover. The Hellhawk is obviously those little bat things that descend down upon Kong in the trailer, but it's pretty cool. I like that they're doing all these. I think they look great. I think it's awesome. These are little collectibles that you will get in mystery form, as I said, so you don't know what you're getting when you get them, and they're like kind of made of rubbery material. They're pretty small as well. Yeah, Adam Wingard basically gave everybody the go-ahead by posting a picture of himself with Mechagodzilla on Instagram. It's a picture of him with the Mechagodzilla from Playmates, and so he said the cat's out of the bag, and so now people don't think it's a spoiler anymore, but it is still a spoiler, so I'm tagging it as a spoiler. It's just a spoiler that's publicly revealed, so it's not a leak or anything, so we can cover it. There's a whole bunch of Mechagodzilla stuff to talk about here, but we'll get there in just a second. We want to start out first with Playmates having a spoiler figure release. So they're having a bunch of new spoiler figures, including Warbat, Mechagodzilla, and a couple others coming out here pretty soon. Going to be multiple variations of each figure. Skullcrawler, I think, also has a new variation coming out. Playmates Wave B will be hitting stores really soon. In fact, it's already started to hit some stores, and it includes a bunch of different figures, such as the Hong Kong neon colors and, you know, some other variant stuff that we haven't gotten yet. It's going to take me a little while to get those figures because I'm supposed to be signed on to a deal with Playmates, but I don't know when I'll be getting those figures sent to me. Playmates also has some international minifigures that we don't know if they're gonna be released or not. They just keep having images surface. Some people think that it's going to be an indication that all these characters are going to appear in Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't think that's the case at all. There's rumors that there's going to be a Rodan one of these. I don't think he's going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong, but we have Behemoth and then a little Hellhawk. I know Behemoth is in here, but I don't think Behemoth is going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong. I think that was just done to capitalize on the popularity of the character. And again, these haven't even been officially released yet. We don't know how to get them or where they come from. We just keep seeing images of them, and we do know that they were at some point going to be released internationally by Playmates. We'll see if they wind up getting released. Mechagodzilla, there's a bunch of Mechagodzilla stuff. There's a new Mechagodzilla figure being released by Playmates in the original 6-inch scale, and it's alright. You know, I think it's okay. It's really hard for me to judge the design design of Mechagodzilla based on these images, but I know a lot of people really want to hear my thoughts on the new Mechagodzilla. I simply don't know. I think that it looks weird. I think the face looks pretty scary, especially in the Funko images, which we'll talk about later, but not in like the intimidation scary, kind of like in the this is creepy looking, but not the way it's supposed to be creepy. It's just like weird because I think it's a figure and it doesn't really translate perfectly to figures. I think the red dorsal fins are cool. I think that's awesome, and I'm interested to see what he does in motion. I can't really judge it without seeing the character from the movie or seeing him in motion. I think the claw hands could either be cool or stupid. In my opinion, they look kind of dumb, and I think this design overall is one of the weaker designs based on the figures, but I have heard from people who have seen images from the movie that it's really cool in the movie, and so I'm excited to see it, and that's why I can't really judge it. I think it's also funny how the Playmates Mechagodzilla comes with battle damage. That's just a little silly in my opinion, but you know what? It's consistent with the other figures, and of course he would get battle damage, so go for it. It's awesome. I just think it's funny that they would have battle damage for a mech when they have it with all the other figures as well. It makes me chuckle. My voice is like glitching. Can you hear it? There is a giant Mechagodzilla coming out as well. Now these are going to range from like $10 for the small one to like $20 for the big one. The giant Mechagodzilla is pretty cool. I think this one's a little better than the small one, and of course I'm excited to get both of them. It just looks pretty good. I think honestly Playmates is doing a pretty good job with the Godzilla vs Kong line, so I have no complaints here. I think it'll go really nice with the giant Godzilla and giant Kong, so I'm very excited to complete that collection. Playmates Wave 2 has been spotted at some Walmarts. Thank you for sending me pictures of this, and you can get some better images of the Hong Kong Godzilla and Kong here, and they're popping up all over the place. Playmates is like a really weird staggered distribution model that they don't even understand, so it's throwing all of us off. And then finally we come to Funko. Funko has a Mechagodzilla and it looks absolutely horrifying. Like, this is the face of nightmares, and so yeah, that's coming out. It'll be released with the other Funko figures, and then they have a variant of it as well, which is a glow-in-the-dark Mechagodzilla. I think that one's really cool, and it comes with like an atomic breath, which is red. I don't know if that means he's gonna have an actual red beam in the movie that shoots out of his mouth or what, but it's cool, and I'm down to see it if he does. It'll be more realistic than the rainbow beam, which I was always a fan of, and so I'm all for it. It'll be cool. We'll see. Trying to keep an open mind here, guys. I haven't seen any of the stuff in context, so it's really hard to judge. That'll do it for this one, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching. I know there was a lot of spoilers here, which is why it had to be its own video. What do you think of all this? I know a lot of people already know way more than I do, so I actually probably am not going to read the comments on this video, but discuss amongst yourselves. I'm just going to be too scared to look because I don't want to get anything spoiled. Alright, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the support on the channel, especially to my patrons on Patreon. For those of you who like and subscribe, remember that you guys are the real heroes. For the rest of you, I will see you guys next time in the next one. D-Man out. What? You never watched my 66 years of Godzilla tribute? You know it's posted, right? I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but go check it out. And then you can tell me if you like it or not.